What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. So I'm back again with another video, and today I'm in nature, right? This one's gonna be called. This one I'm talking about how having something to brag about, right? It's gonna make you happier. You got something you can be talking like, hey, yeah, look at this thing I did. Look at that. It's gonna make you. It will make you happy, right? And I'm gonna explain how. So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. Woo! So yeah, pride, right? When we have pride in something, we have pride because we are proud of it. And like for me, I'm proud of all my accomplishments, right? I've accomplished a lot of different things, and that makes me prideful. It makes me both prideful and full of pride, right? My bad, I'm getting my headphones. So a lot of times we got to count our ducks, right? A lot of times we're not really happy. We're not fulfilled with our lives because we don't have anything to be like, hey, look at this. Look what I did, right? Like for me, it's always great. Like I always love when people ask me about the stuff that I do. Like when people ask me about my interviews, people ask me about my tattoos, when people ask me about my my yatubes, right? Just putting the dick in the ball. So yeah, people always, that stuff is fulfilling, that stuff makes you feel good. That stuff makes you feel like, damn, I'm that nigga, right? And that will 100% make you happier. Like whoever said, like that's the whole point of happiness, right? Like happiness is literally just being, damn, look how pretty that shit is. This is a beautiful ass day, right? But yeah, happiness is basically just, like when they say like, my kids are my pride and joy. My kids are my happiness. It's like, why? Because they're proud of your kids, right? They're proud that they were able to have a fully, like women, right? It takes 9 months to have a child. Even though a woman doesn't really do nothing, it's like a burden, right? A child is like a burden on a woman. She gotta walk around with a big old belly. Everyone knows that she has sex. Everyone knows she ain't a virgin. She gotta eat for two. And that's like a sense of accomplishment for a woman, right? They feel like, damn, I really did that shit, And yeah, they get that postpartum depression, but they still feel happy about their kid, They feel happy that, I got a kid. I got this child. The child was born. The child was born for me. The child was wed, right? And it's the same thing with us. Like whenever we make something, like if we have a skill or something that we're like working on, whenever we're just like, we have a project, it's like having a child, right? It's like having a baby. It's that you gotta have that incubation period where it's like the baby is being formed, the baby is being made, the baby, the baby, right? The baby is being made, and like for me, I do a couple things, right? Like I tattoo, I do interviews and all that stuff, and for me, it's like they're all my kids, and I wouldn't really treat them that way. Like to me, they were all just things I was dabbling in. Like you can't just dabble in your kids. That's how they become fucked up people, right? That's how they become fucked up human beings. Because it's like the parents just dabble in them. Like, oh yeah, I might hang out with this kid one day. Right? It's like girls too, right? Same thing with women. You can't just dabble in women. Yeah, sometimes the girls be like, oh, this dude's too neat. Like I feel like, because the thing is with me, I would hit up girls less, right? I wouldn't hit up girls so much. But now I'm realizing it wasn't that I was texting girls too much. It was I was just giving off needy energy. Like, I need this girl, Like, I need her. And I would always have problems with relationships with girls because I would be like, oh, I'm not really going to talk to you. Like, you're not going to hear from me, Just listening to all this dating culture advice. But now I realize it's not really about like, because the thing is, it's the same, like hitting up girls, hanging out with girls is the same thing as like, it's the same thing as doing anything, Same thing as doing projects. Like, if you put out that needy energy in a project, other people can feel it, right? Other people can feel it's fake. It's not real. It's because it's like let's say that you wanted to start a business, right? But you only want to start the business because you want to make money. You're not really interested in the business. You're gonna put out that needy energy, right? You're gonna put out that energy that's like, oh, I need this to work. I need this to work. Like, I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares a lot lately, right? With Gordon Ramsay. And basically, I see a lot of the times the restaurants, they're not really doing too good. And the owners are just, they give out this needy energy. Like, they give off this energy that's like, oh, I need it. And, that's why they call Gordon Ramsay, because he's a success, right? So what happens? So the thing is, a lot of times I see like, oh, they just did this thing. They just changed the wallpaper in the restaurant. They just added a POS system. They just added this, right? And then you would expect, like, back then when I was younger, I would expect like, oh, okay, that's gonna work. That's why they got better, because they just bought more shit. But really, it's not really, like, now I realize, since I know about energy and all that stuff, it's not really just about, oh, they bought more shit. It's more about like, the energy is different now. It's like there's better energy, and that's what Gordon Ramsay gets paid all the big bucks for. He brings that energy. Like, even though he yells. He like, the thing is, the more energy you have, the more valuable you are, right? Like, when you have certain energy, it's like you have certain what is the word? You bring a certain thing to the table, right? It's like everyone, they come and they, like, they gather around that kind of energy. And that's the energy of success, right? When you bring that successful energy into someone, you can change it up, make something, it transfers. You bring your success to other people. That's what happens to the restaurants. Yeah, with that being said, if you guys got something from this, I'm gonna go play basketball right now. So like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions, I will answer them in a video. And subscribe to my Patreon too. I'm gonna put all the videos on there, all the ones that I've taken down from this channel. I've made a whole bunch of videos, so if you want to see more stuff, just go on the Patreon. It's only $5, I believe. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Torius, at 6 for interviews. Let's get this video 200,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.